say a few words.
Miss Keates, your mom, Mary, don't you feel incredibly proud that you have a daughter that is so articulate? And that's, yes, big round of applause, next generation. What an honor for me to be with you tonight. Gather together, recognize the birth of a vital Canadian institution, to celebrate a century of service by the Royal Canadian Legion. I see from the smiles in all your faces, you're mightily proud of this region. Yes, I can tell. Yeah, congratulations! 100 years old, happy birthday. It's a century of remembering the courage, the sacrifice, the strength of those who really defended peace, freedom, democracy, all the values we hold dear. And don't ever let us take it for granted. Don't ever. Of all the legions across Canada, across Toronto, who have been here to help veterans and their families. And I walk in, there's a real sense of community, family, a deep sense of belonging. And yes, you are right, in this time, we need it more than ever. That feeling of community and togetherness. It is so easy to divide, to us and them. This is not who we are as Torontonians, as Canadians. We embrace, we support each other, we take good care of each other. That's what made us being strong, proud, and free. It is the true north. And you have programs for seniors and young people. Okay. And sometimes it is just right here, the absolutely best place to celebrate. It's where there's a local charity, a friend's wedding, birthday, start of a weekend. Yes, Friday night. Yeah, start of the weekend. The Legion has taught me a few things about Canadian veterans. They are innovative, they are tough, they are resourceful, they continue to serve, like Jimmy Cohen. Jimmy here? Yeah! Yes, yes, yes! Jimmy is right here. Wireless operator during the Korean War. Mr. Cohen began organizing social activities for seniors and veterans, including those in the Sunnybrook Hospital. Our veterans help us. They've been at war with us, for us, rescue us from wildfire. Oh yes, fires, floods, ice storm. They protected us when we couldn't do it ourselves. And for Jimmy to give back and to continue to serve, to help people out in Sunnybrook Hospital is incredible. But you know, in our city, sometimes we haven't always held up our end of the deal. And re-entering civilian lives are sometimes tough. Finding a place to live, dealing with the separation, dealing with some of the trauma people have experienced. And while there is help available, it can be tough to find these kind of places when you're all by yourself, all alone. That is where the Legion comes in. And the Legions make sure that our vets are not on their own. People like Mary. Yeah. Yes, Mary Keates. Yes. order that no one would feel they are alone. For 25 years, the President of Legion Branch 344, we salute you. We thank you. We are very grateful for your service. Yeah, all these years, 25 years. Thank you. Thank you. Imagine the size of her heart and the strength, yes, and to have a daughter that that continue. Is it the daughter? Granddaughter. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Mary, you are slightly older than me then. I have granddaughters too. Why would I not think that? That is a granddaughter. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I have seen few other titles after your name, Mary. Veteran Services, Membership, Sick and Welfare Officer, not just the President. You've done it all. You've trained everyone too. Yes, driving veterans across the region to hospital and doctor's appointments, to parades, tireless effort on the Poppy campaign. Work like this, the work of the Legion, is a constant reminder of the city we want to build. It's a constant reminder of me as your mayor. Remember to serve. And if I could use the Rotary Club service about self, right? That is a reminder of how important it is. It's the kind of city we want to build, a place where everyone belongs, a place that is affordable, caring, and a safe place where you have shown us we can do it together. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here, who have kept this and continue to keep this organization going. 100 years more and 200 years more, we can just keep it going, and I have confidence that is going to happen. So, congratulations, happy birthday to 100 years of incredible leadership and service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Her Worship Mayor Olivia Chow. At this moment, I would like to invite up immediate past President Mary Keates to say a few words. Mary, if you would.
Her Worship Mayor Chow, dignitaries, Legion comrades from 344 and other branches, plus friends attending our 100th anniversary celebration, our presidents from other branches, my good friend Donna, as we have other presidents here, I think we do, from other branches. What a wonderful day this has been and will continue into the evening. As past president of Legion Branch 244 as of May 2026, I want to extend my sincere thanks to all who have supported me during my over 22-year term as president. To our new president, Cassandra, and proud to say my granddaughter, I wish her many years of happiness and best of luck as she proudly serve our veterans, young and old, and their members. Beware of a few of them, Lucy and Gail, watch out for them. I also wish to thank my immediate family for all their love and support over the years, Phil, Charlene, Phil, and Alan. They had their hands full having to put up with me at times. There were times that I felt it was time to hang up my shingle, but most times I felt I was in my happy place and I had no regrets. I remember the day our departed World War II veteran, Weldon Clark, asked me if I would consider running as president. At the time, I agreed for 1 year. That was a long year. But a happy one most of the time. During my time as branch president, I met many wonderful people, and also many became extended family. Our membership has grown, people have been angry with me, and then we have hugs, and it's all over with. I received my life membership, Veterans Commendation Award, Legionnaire of the Year, Jubilee Medal, King Charles Medal, plus other recognition awards along the way. I especially want to thank our sponsors who have been here for us. David Klein with Hillside Media in particular, because he has helped us so much. The poppy out in front of our building is thanks to Hillside Media, and for everything he's done to help us and make the place look nice. A special thanks to one and all. And what a way to end my term as president as we continue to celebrate our 110th year. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. At this point, we're going to invite up one more speaker, and that is our District Commander, Craig Oliver.
Thank you, President Cassandra. This is only going to be about 8 minutes. Probably the longest I've ever talked in my position. So here goes. Distinguished guests, Legion members, veterans, family and friends, and members of the Queen's Own Rifles family. Today we gather not to just to mark 100 years of the Royal Canadian Legion, but to honor the journey of Branch 344, Queen's Own Rifles of Canada. 100 years of keeping the faith with those who serve with the Rifles and with the communities of the Toronto West End we call home. The beginning, a promise in 1926 and kept in 1934. In 1926, Canada was still healing from the Great War veterans, came home to a country that didn't yet know how to care for them, so they cared for each other. On July 17, 1926, the Canadian Legion of the British Empire Service League was formed. In 1960, we received the royal designation from Her Majesty, but the mission never changed. No veteran left behind, no memories forgotten. Here at Branch 344, the mission took a root on February 7, 1934, when our charter was granted. For 91 years, this branch has lived that mission, to serve, to remember, and to stand by those who wore the uniform. What 100 years looks like at Branch 344. From 1934 to 1970, Branch 344 didn't have one building to call a home. Like many early branches, we met where we could, in rented halls, in community space, often with the Queen's Own Rifles and Moss Park Army nearby. The location changed, but the promise never did. From 1970 to 1983, we put down roots on Elm Street. For those 13 years, was where WW2 Korean and peacekeeping vets found brotherhood, where the ladies auxiliary ran events with borrowed dishes and handled cold water, where we learned how to be a permanent home for the veterans. Since 1983, we've been here at 1395 Lakeshore Boulevard West. This is where Branch 344 grew into what you see today. This is where we welcome Afghanistan vets, where we run the Poppy campaign on our West End streets, where we support the vets from Sunnybrook and other veteran hospitals, and where we keep the peace alive, remembering our neighborhoods. The branch has been home to the riflemen who stormed Juno Beach on D-Day, who served in Korea, in peacekeeping, and in Afghanistan. The Queens Own Rangers motto is peace in repair. For 91 years since our charter, the Legion has made sure those who live that the motto was never forgotten when they came home. As we've been led here by the people who gave everything to their branch, the leaders, like past President Mary Keates, with years of dedication helped keep Branch 344 strong through good times and lean ones. And members like Mary, who organized, who volunteered, who showed up every week, and tuned each building from the early halls to Elm Street to Lakeshore, into a home for the veterans and for the Queen Old Rangers family. We stand on their shoulders. The 2026 Poppy Kit, 91 years and on. The poppy is why people know us and why we know our neighbors. The 2026 Poppy Campaign runs from Saturday, October 24th to Wednesday, November 11th. Branch 344 will be out there again on the corners in Parkdale, at the GO station, in the shops along Rossville, at BMO Field, X Ground, the same places we stood since 1934. Last year, Legions across Canada raised over $20 million through the Poppy campaign. Every dollar stays local at 344. That means emergency funds for a vet in Parkville can make rent. A new wheelchair for a Korean vet in Swansea. Support for Sunnybrook Veterans Center. Bursaries for children and grandchildren of those who serve, and it means when a young reservist comes home from Latvia and needs help, we don't tell them to wait. We act. Because we dropped a toonie in a box on Queen Street. So when you see our volunteers out in 2026, many of them Queens Own Rangers, veterans themselves, know that you're not just buying a poppy, you're keeping a 91-year-old promise on February 7th, 1964. More than a building on your street. People pass by the doors of the Legion and think it's a bar. Come spend a day at 344. This is where 92-year-old Queens Own Rifle veterans share tables with 10-year-old reservists who just got back from the academy. This is where the Lady of Chile has kept the coffee hot and remembrance dinners going for decades. This is where we reach out to the Parkdale community and across Toronto West and to teach why we stand for 2 minutes on November the 11th. This is where the West End comes together for meat draws, for darts, pool, socializing, yes, but also for grief, pride, and hope. The next 100 years at Branch 344. 100 years is not a final time. It's a mustard. So what's next to us? First, we honor our bond with the Queens Old Rifles. Modernize veterans. Modernized veterans don't always look like 1994. They are our CPM, the women who served in Melody, the young riflemen in reserves. They wore a uniform. Branch 344 is their home too. Second, we teach the West End to remember every poppy campaign. Every community event we host in Parkdale and on the Junction. Every story we tell, that's how 344 carries this for the next century. Third, we keep the doors open, just like Mary Keates did, and the members of the Elm Street did for us. The West End needs places where neighbors and riflemen still know each other's names. Let's make sure the next generation sees themselves in 344, not just as a guest, as a remembrance dinner, but as members, executives, and the ones who will run the Poppy campaign in the near future. A final thought. 91 years, on February 7, 1934, veterans made a bet. Canadians would not forget. Today I look at Branch 344 and I see that bet paid off. I see veterans from 6 decades I see Queen Olds Rifles past and present. I see the sons and daughters of members who kept this branch alive, from the erected halls to Elm Street to Lake Street. I see the cadets who might be your president in 50 years. So on our anniversary of branch 344, let's renew the vow. To service, to remember, to leave no one behind. The founders we can't thank in person. We've held the line since 1934. To Mary Keates, our past presidents and executive, thank you for the leadership along the way. To the Queen's Old Rifle, past, present, and future, thank you for your service for calling 344 home. To our veterans, thank you for trusting us with your stories. To our members of volunteers, this is your branch. And to Toronto West End, branch 344 is still on duty. See you on Saturday, October 24th for the 2026 Poppy Campaign. Lest we forget. Thank you.